Just in time for Halloween, everyone's favorite clown with bad intentions is back. No, not you, Pennywise. You still have like 22 years before lunchtime. I'm of course talking about the Joker. Jack, you were great, but this is the new take on Gotham's gregarious gangster. Joaquin Phoenix returns as Arthur Fleck for Joker, Folie à Deux. The film hits theaters October 4th, and here's everything you need to know before you go.
I got the sneaking suspicion that we're not giving the people what they want.
It's okay, baby. Let's give the people what they want.
Let's do a little Joker history lesson. Joker's been the pointiest thorn in Batman's side ever since 1940, and the character's live-action big-screen legacy features some of Hollywood's most accomplished thespians. Cesar Romero and his bushy mustache squared off against Adam West's Batman in the 1960s. Then Jack Nicholson got nuts opposite Michael Keaton's Caped Crusader in the summer of 1989. Heath Ledger was licking his chops with the chance to duel with Christian Bale's Dark Knight in 2008, and even took home a posthumous Academy Award dub, elevating the prestige of the entire comic book film genre in the process. After Jared Leto gave Joker a spin around the block in 2016's Suicide Squad, it appeared that we already had a full house of wild Jokers. Then DC announced plans for a new Joker band that would be set in a different Gotham City from the then DCEU, and also separate from the upcoming James Gunn DCU, and away from the Batman world Matt Reeves launched in 2021. Look, there's a lot of Elseworlds going on, and amidst all the rumors and speculation and confusion, how could another Joker possibly stand out from the pack? Enter Joaquin Phoenix as Arthur Fleck, the star of director Todd Phillips' 2019 Joker, a film that would go on to boffo box office, critical acclaim, and a Best Actor win at the Oscars for Phoenix. The movie was a surprise smash hit, grossing over $1 billion worldwide, but perhaps the biggest achievement of Joker was accomplishing all of this glory without Gotham's Prince. Batman wasn't on the scene, Bruce Wayne is a wee little tyke, and unlike virtually every other comic book-based film, it wasn't meant as a launching point for some giant franchise. Until a few years ago when Phoenix and Phillips hinted that they may be up for a possible second jog around these city streets. Before we knew it, Joker Folie à Deux had been officially announced, Lady Gaga was rumored to be in talks to star as Harley Quinn, and we were up for another visit to Gotham City, which I may add is my favorite version of Gotham. There's lots of stage time for comedians, and even the open mic nights draw a pretty good crowd.
I hated school as a kid.
In the first Joker, we saw beaten down Arthur descend into madness while his alter ego Joker ascended up the stairs to notoriety and infamy thanks to a late-night TV debut where he did what all comedians hope to do on the small screen: he killed. Todd Phillips' films seem to owe more to Martin Scorsese riffs like Taxi Driver and The King of Comedy than any comic book movie, but as we buckle up for the sequel, it would appear more of the rogues' gallery of baddies are ready to hit their mark.
You got a big day today. You better put on a happy face.
So, who can we expect to see in Joker 2? Phoenix will be joined by fellow Joker alum Zazie Beetz, who played Sophie, Arthur's neighbor with whom he had a delusional relationship in the first film. And Todd Phillips returns to direct from a script he re-teamed on with Scott Silver. Valuable players all, but perhaps the most welcome return is that of Hildur Guðnadóttir, the composer who created the perfect musical accompaniment to Arthur's Running Amok. So much so that she won the Academy Award for Best Original Score. If it's music you like, can I interest you in Lady Gaga? The megastar who showed off her acting chops in films like A Star Is Born will be taking that shine to Harley Quinn, a legendary sidekick, or love interest, or jilted ex, or psychiatrist, or all of the above to Mr. J over the years. Needless to say, their relationship could go any number of different routes in this Gotham. Comic legend Steve Coogan and Brendan Gleeson join the fun, as Coogan plays Patty Myers, a TV host who interviews Arthur, good luck with that, and Gleeson plays a security guard at Arkham State Hospital, where Arthur is currently situated. The great Catherine Keener will be representing the defendant Arthur as his legal counsel. Your client off the beloved talk show host on national TV, so have fun.
What do you get?
I don't think so.
When you cross a mentally ill loner with a society that abandons him and treats him like trash!
Call the police, Chief.
What's the story for Joker 2? First off, let's take a look at that title, Folie à Deux. What does that mean? Well, it turns out it's a French term that means madness of two and is an alternate name for shared delusional disorder. Obviously, when the title for the sequel was revealed, fans speculated that the two, or Deux, could only refer to Hotshot's Joker and Harley Quinn. Could that mean this is all a twisted fantasy going on in the mind of Joker or Harley? Are they sharing in this one glorious delusion, or is it all actually happening the way we see it? And despite the trailer showing us some brief scenes in and outside a courthouse, I do not expect Joker 2 to be a John Grisham-style legal thriller. What can we bank on? A burgeoning romance between Arthur and Harley, who appears to be a fellow inmate at Arkham herself, but they may not stay there long. It takes two to make a thing go right, or in this case, really very wrong. Promotional materials have shown clips of riding imitators, madness in the streets, and a dance between our two leads in, yes, the pale moonlight. There are a ton of questions that we'll have to wait for the film to answer. After all, not even the cast or crew seem to be sure where you should place this VHS on the shelves once it hits Blockbuster Video. Ah, the good old days. Todd Phillips has recently insisted that this new film is not a musical, it just uses music throughout to help tell the story. So, musical? Look, I know Joker doesn't like to be put in a box, and his and Harley's relationship is as unpredictable as it gets. So of course we're not going to get many straight answers before we head into the theaters and see for ourselves with the tickets that we just bought on Fandango. And with that plug, Ellis secures another Employee of the Month plaque. Until then, one can hope. I'm personally here for everything the trailers have teased. What do the inner walls of this Arkham look like, and how soon do the sparks fly between Harley and Mr. J? But I also want to break out of the joint and witness everything from a crime spree to a soaring musical number to maybe even a wedding? How is that guy engaged and I'm still single? And yes, this is a different world from every other DC film out there, but that doesn't mean other Bat-centric folk can't show up. Harvey Dent, aka Two-Face, has already been referenced, and my burning question is, when the streets of Gotham are aflame, isn't there a guy who usually puts these out, wears tights? Where's the Batman? Oh right, he's in junior high, probably getting sent to the principal's office for bringing shark spray to class. Again.
Hand me down the shark repellent bat spray.
Leading up to the 2019 Joker release, Todd Phillips said that we're not concerning ourselves with Batman at all in this particular Elseworld. But at the end of that film, it appears Thomas and Martha meet their fate, so who knows what the hell's about to go down. So could we see little Brucey in a courtroom? So many questions, and 5 years to the day after that first film became the must-see movie of the fall season, we'll get our answers when Joker Folie à Deux drops in theaters everywhere October 4th. Until then, I'm Mark Ellis, and now you know before you go. And hey, after the movie, be sure to rate and review it at RottenTomatoes.com.